plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
Outside Durant, left side Ibaka. Here's Adams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Jones against Ibaka. Jones drives in.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Durant. Can't hit. Jefferson with some nice D.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Checked in for Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thunder trailing by 4. For the 3. Westbrook, no good. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Durant. LeBron. Oh, wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll return shortly.
OKC, make some noise.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The second half just about to get going here.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 9 points and also an assist.
We've got Nick Collison. Deion Waiters is out there with DJ Augustine. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Cantor in the center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Augustine, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Here's Williams. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the call will be against Nick Collison.
Nick Collison. That's his first personal foul.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Cuts off the pass.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
You know, on the topic of Nick Collison's shooting, last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. But he's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
Thunder trailing by 16. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Adams, the pass to Roberson. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
Thunderball.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. James comes in for Jefferson. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Roberson Durant just inside the line. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running. Let's go. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And finished off by Westbrook. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
That's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Jones checked in for Mozgov. Out to Smith. Feeds it to James. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
For 3.
17 points for LeBron.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And here's Westbrook.
When the game got sloppy, introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, rocking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we branched off. Shine, I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the M. So you gotta fire it.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot, manning the middle.